Hello Year 3 and welcome to your next science lesson. We will continue our forces topic, but we're actually going to begin looking at magnets. And today we'll hopefully know what a magnet is and some facts about magnets. So, I have a magnet in front of me here. Magnets are made from iron, which is a type of metal. I have a bar magnet here. You will have seen these before in school. Each end of the magnet is called the pole. It has two poles. Magnets can be used to attract some metals. Some metals will attract and stick to a magnet, but it's really important to know that not all metals are magnetic. Only some metals are magnetic. I have two bar magnets now. And all I'm going to do is put the same colour end of the magnet together. And I'm sure lots of you would know what will happen. As you can see, I'm trying to push them together, but they won't come together. They're pushing away from each other. And this means they're repelling. The magnets repel each other. That's a new word, repel. So when the same colour poles, the same colour ends come together, they will repel. I'm now going to show you what happens when you have opposite poles of the magnet come together. When you have the opposite ends of the magnet together, they will attract. They come together, they are attracting each other. And again, that's a new word. When they come together and they pull together, they attract. But when you have the same colour poles come together, they repel. Today's activity, you have this sheet, mine's in black and white. You may want to print yours in colour. If you can, it will be a little bit easier. You have to answer these two questions. I'll read them to you. What will happen if you put the same colour poles together? And what will happen if you put opposite poles together? You can always re-watch this video just to get a little reminder, because I did demonstrate that in the video. And then you just have to write the words attract or repel next to each of these pictures to say whether those magnets in the pictures would attract or repel. That may not take some people that long. So an extra activity, hopefully you have just a fridge magnet in your house somewhere on your fridge. And what you can try to do is go around your house and see if you can find 10 items that are magnetic. For example, I've got a tin of paint here, and my magnet is attracted to it. It sticks to it, so I know that this object is magnetic. So can you find and name 10 other magnetic objects in your house? If you have a magnet, hopefully on your fridge, you can go around and see if you can find 10 things that are magnetic, that the magnet will stick to. Each week, I also give you an experiment that you can try to do by yourselves if you would like. I've had a few people do them over the last few weeks. You don't have to, but if you finish quickly and you'd like an extra challenge, you could do the investigation. This week's investigation, I would like to try to find out which surface a ball will bounce the highest on or bounce the most on. So I've just got a ball here, a tennis ball, and I'm going to move you back slightly. And I'm going to point the screen downwards. So for this experiment, if you wanted to have a go, you just need to get a ball and use the different surfaces in your house to see either how high the ball will bounce or how many times the ball will bounce. So I'm going to have a go on this wooden bench to start with. So I'd make sure I held the ball up at the correct height each time and drop the ball, and either count how many times the ball bounces, or if I can catch the ball, I could measure how high the ball bounces. And I could try that on lots of different surfaces to see which surface the ball will bounce highest on, or which surface the ball will bounce most often on, the most times on. So first of all, complete this worksheet and answer those two questions, and write attract or repel next to these pictures. Then, if you have time, you can see if you can find 10 magnetic objects in your house and write them down. And if you'd like to have a go at the experiment to see which surface the ball bounces highest on, again, you could try wood, tiles, grass, carpet, whatever surfaces you have in your house, to see which surface the ball bounces highest on, or see which surface the ball bounces most on. Thank you for watching Year 3. We will be available on Google Meet, me and Mr. Woodhouse. If you'd like to ask us any questions or check any of your work. Thank you for watching.